Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam. Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam. Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Hari Om. So we have been studying the Arjuna's prayer, praising the Paramatma, the infinite form, the Vishwarupa. So in fact, he says, everything is you alone. Everything is you. You are everything. Everything means that this envelops everything. The past, present, and future. You are all pervading. You are all powerful. So that one Paramatma is only actually one is existing. He himself is expressing as many, multiplied as many. So he is singing the glories of the Paramatma, Vishwarupa. So continuing in 40th verse, we should start today. Namah purastadata prushtataste namostu te sarvata eva sarva anantaviryamita vikramastvam sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaha. Namah purastadata prushtataste namostu te sarvata eva sarva anantaviryamita vikramastvam sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaha. Namah purasthat. You are everywhere. All around, everything is you alone. So, Namaha purasthat. So, from before I prostrate, who are there? So, before and behind. Purasthat pushtataste. Pushtataha, behind. Purasthat, in the front. So, I prostrate to you. The front and the back, meaning everything is you. So, Namah Prastat, from before and behind you, my salutations. Namostute sarvata eva sarva. And you are sarvataha sarva eva. You are on all sides, and therefore you are all. All sides. There is no direction where you are not. Everything is like, light expands and spreads everywhere. The path, wow, you say, imagine a huge light is there, and the light is there behind, and light ball. It spreads its radiance everywhere. Like that, the presence of Paramatma. So you are everywhere. So namostute sarvataha sarvayeva. And therefore, you are actually sarvaha. So salutations to you from all sides. And you are all. You are everything. And moreover, Anantavirya Amita Vikramaha Tvam. Anantavirya. Your Virya is, Bhagavan, Bhagavan, the Shabd is what? Bhagavan. We saw in the beginning also. Bhaga Shabda. Bhaga Shabda means what? Ananta Jnanam, Ananta Aishwaryam, and also Ananta Shakti, Ananta Bala, Ananta Virya, Ananta Teja. Shakti, Bala, Virya, Teja, Jnana, Vairagya. All the six are in infinite measure. Ananta Jnanam, Ananta Aishwaryam, not Vairagya, sorry. Ananta Jnanam, Ananta Aishwaryam. Ananta Jnana, Ananta Aishwarya. So Jnana Aishwarya, Shakti Bala, Virya Tejaha. So Jnana Aishwarya, Shakti Bala, Virya Tejaha. Ananta, in infinite measure. So therefore you are Bhagavan. So you are infinite, Ananta Viryam, Amita Vikramaha. And your Parakrama, Vikrama, Parakrama, valor, prowess is infinite. In infinity means, it is infinite, endless. His power is endless. His valor is endless. We just can't think. How can a small what do you call a water molecule H2O, can that H2O molecule suppose just came onto the shore, can it understand ever the depth and expanse of the ocean, the power of ocean? So Vivekananda gave this example of a frog in a well in his talks in Chicago, Parliament of World Religions in 1893 in America, Chicago. What did he say? No, don't be like a frog in a well. The frog, the well in the frog in the well thinks that the well only is everything. The other frog came and took this frog to ocean. So otherwise, the frog is thinking that, my thought alone is correct, my understand. No, infinite is infinity. So infinite presence, all pervading, infinite power, infinite what you call valor, and anantavirya, amita vikramahatvam, sarvam samapnoshi. You pervade everything. We bit Ishavasyam, Vasyam Achadaniyam. Jagat Sarvam. Ishavasyam Idagam Sarvam. Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat. Every wee bit of this creation, of the Jagat, is pervaded by the Supreme Consciousness. So Sarvam Samapnoshi. Not only covering in the sense, not only from outside, inside, outside. And what is covered also is you alone. Suppose chocolate is made. And chocolate is wrapped with a wrapper. So the chocolate is made up of chocolate. And it is wrapped also in chocolate. So the wrapper, the colored wrapper, what you see, looks like a wrapper. So then we try to remove that. Then somebody says, no, it is also chocolate. So what is wrapped inside is chocolate. The wrapper also is chocolate. So everything is Paramatma only. So Ishavasyam, so Sarvam Samapnoshi. Your everything you expanded, and so that awakening should take place. Then we see only consciousness and consciousness and consciousness everywhere. Other than that, there exists nothing. Therefore, Tatosi Sarvaha. Therefore, you are the all. A beautiful shloka. Therefore, I worship you as salutation from all sides, front and back and above. Rudra. If you see Mahanyasa chanting, we invoke Rudra. Urdhvamukha, Adhomukha, north and east direction faced Shiva, west faced Shiva, south faced Shiva. Then also in between Ishavasya, the Ishanya, Vayavya, Nairuti. Agneya, in all directions. So I put Namaskar. Mahanyasa chanting, which we do once in a year in ashram on 3rd August of every year. We chant Mahanyasa. So Rudra is invoked, the Parashiva is invoked as all pervading. So Sarvaha, that is you. And such a you, which is all pervading. And how I treated you? not knowing your greatness, not knowing that it is you, how it treated you. He says, Saketi matva prasabham yaduktam. He Krishna, he Yadava, he Saketi. Ajanata mahimanam tavedam. Maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Saketi matva prasabham yaduktam. हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सखेति अजानता महिमानं तवेदं मया प्रमादात प्रणयेन वापि. And not knowing you, how it treated you, sakheti matva, I treated you only as my friend. Sakha iti matva prasabham. Prasabham means, what do you call, we are presumptuously. Otherwise, masti mein, khel mein, taking lightly. Prasabham. The proximity is exploited, that I can put it in that way. Exploited for jokes, for fun. So, the such divine being you are, in the disguise of a human body, as a playful boy of Vrindavan, such a Paramatma you are. But what did I do? Sakha iti matva, having thought you as my own friend, prasabham yaduktam, in a funny manner, in a jocular manner. Because of that, you are so close to me. So, ati parichayat avagnya. In Sanskrit it is there. Ati parichayat avagnya means what? When a great person is associated with you and you are living always with a great person, the greatness of the person is overlooked, is forgotten. That's why we see in all the great people in their lives, the people who are very close to him may not know the greatness of that Mahatma. They think that a Mahatma hum jaise hi hai. So there's a danger in that also. That I may take that person very lightly because of proximity. Ati parichayat avagnya. Gurudev says familiarity breeds, the statement is familiarity breeds contempt. Right? But Gurudev says familiarity breeds, if not contempt, a careless regard. Familiarity breeds, if not contempt, a careless regard. Contempt means dislike, hatred, being with always. It happens in all relationships if you don't know. So between husband, wife, children, brother, sisters, or even a teacher and the student, because of constantly living, there is a tendency, there could be a kind of disregard may be created or generated because of the over proximity of the person. So we overlook the greatness of the individual. So the same thing Krishna Arjuna says, Sakha iti matva, having considered you as my friend, prasabham yaduktam, as a jokingly, as a playful mode, yaduktam, whatever I said. How do I address you? I addressed you, hey Krishna, hey Yadav, hey Sakha, are wo dost, are pagala, wo Yadav. Wo Yadav means what? Calling by surname. Hey Krishna, hey Yadav, are mera dost, are mere yaar, oh my friend. Casually called you. And Arjuna recalling all that. Oh my God, what a sin I committed toward this great being. What a sin I committed. So he's repenting. So he says, please forgive. Ajanata mahimanam tava idam mahima. I'm not knowing your glory of this glory, that you are infinite. I can never understand it. A small boy, a friend, my own cousin, is actually infinite, holding the whole creation in him, all pervading. Bhagavan, Ananta Virya, Ananta Aishwarya, Ananta Jnana Aishwarya, Shakti Bala, Virya Tejaha, Ananta, an infinite measure. Can I ever imagine? Can I ever suspect that you could be that? Impossible. So the contrast picture is so vast. The finite versus infinite. I treated you as a finite being, but you are infinite. Therefore, he says, Ajanata, not knowing your greatness, Maya pramadad pranayana vapi, out of my pramada, carelessness, or out of love, whatever I have called you, in a what do you call, in a friendly manner, please forgive me. Ajanata tava mahimanamidam tavedam. Then he continuing, actually, two verses together should go. So, I did that. Pranayena vapi. Then, yachavaha sarthamasatkrutosi vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu ekotavapyachyuta tatsamaksham tatksamaye tvamahamapremeyam yachavaha sarthamasatkrutosi विहारशय्यासन भोजनेषु एकोऽथवाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षं तत्क्षामये त्वामहमप्रमेयम्. So continuing the previous verse, he says, Ajanata mahimanam tavaide, pranayena vapi, or out of love, or out of pramadat, careless regard. Continue the thought. Yetcha, whatever, avahasartham asatkrutosi. Satkara, respect. Asatkrutaha, without disrespectfully. So whatever I uttered to you, avahasartham, for the sake of fun. Avahasartham. So you are my cousin. So I played with you. I made a lot of fun on you. And gopis also did same thing with Krishna, little Krishna. They made him dance, they made him do this, they made him do that. And Krishna used to dance. Hey Krishna, will give you 1 spoon of butter, dance now. So he should dance. So gopis also did same thing. Out of fun. But gopis at least knew that he is not an ordinary man. Yatha vrajagopikanam, Narad says. Their devotion is, but Arjuna was always an intellectual. So he used to treat him as his own friend. Avahasartham, for the sake of fun. Whatever I uttered. When Vihara, when he used to call me, hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Sakha, iti. Vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu. Vihara, while at play, pulling your hair, kicking you from behind, pushing you onto the ground, again giggling you, making fun of you. Avahasartham, vihara, during the play, and shayya. Shayya means bed, like, on the bed, or couch in the front room, or the drawing room sofa, sitting there and playing with you, kicking, making fun of you, perhaps pulling your hair, or friendly slapping you, or pinching you. All these things are fun. Vihara Shayya Asana, while sitting on the bed, while playing, or on the bed, or while sitting. Bhojaneshu, during the meals, all fun. Maybe I should take some food from your plate into my plate, and my plate I put in your plate. A lot of fun I can do during meals. So I treated you like this. And calling with a singular name. No, hey Krishna, hey Yadav, hey Sakha. Vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu. Eko athava api e achyuta tat samaksham. When you are alone or in public, in company. When you are alone also, I used to do fun, make fun of like this. Or during the company of people, I used to play joke on you. Tat kshamaye tvam aham aprameyam. Please forgive me. Tat kshamaye tvam. Please forgive me, O Lord. Aham tvam. Aprameyam. Who are you actually? You are immeasurable. Oh, infinite, the immeasurable Lord. Not knowing all these things, I played a lot of jokes on you, played with you, made fun of you. Either we are alone or in public, in the company. Tat kshamaye tvam aham aprameyam. Aprameyam, you are immeasurable Paramatma you are. Please forgive. Please, I implore you to forgive. I beg you to forgive. I request you to forgive me. I appeal you to forgive me. Please, please, please. Then he continues. पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य त्वमस्य पूज्यश्च गुरुर्गरीयान् न त्वत्समोऽस्त्यभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभाव पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य त्वमस्य पूज्यश्च गुरुर्गरीयान् न त्वत्समोऽस्त्यभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभाव पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य. Who are you? You are the father of the whole world. Pitasi lokasya characharasya. Chara achara lokasya. Oh, you are father of everything, both sentient and insentient, everything, moving and unmoving. You are the father. Bhagavan Krishna said, no, I am Pita of the world. Pitoha pitaham. Dhataham. Earlier slokas we saw that. So, Arjuna said, you are Pitaha. You are Pita, father of the whole universe, moving and unmoving. Everything has come from you. You gave birth to everything. You are the father. Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujyasya gururgariyan. And tvam asya pujyasya. You are actually to be pujya. You are to be always revered. Earlier we saw, why will not kasmat te namairan? Why don't they praise you? You are everything. Hey Mahatman, why should not they praise you? You are everything. So therefore you are pujyascha, gariyan, pujyascha. You are actually most adorable, revered. You are only to be revered. Others are only being revered only because of your glory which is manifesting in them. 7th chapter Bhagavan Krishna said very clearly. Suppose you are a poet, you are being revered. But who gave you the knowledge to be a poet? Knowledge of poetry. Who gave you the memory? Who gave you the art of writing poetry? Oh, you are a great speaker. Public are revering you. You are a great speaker. But the very knowledge and the ability to speak and the charm in speaking as a public speaker, who gave you that flow of knowledge, language? Ultimately, Ishvara only. So who is to be revered actually is only the Lord. Oh, I have a great skill called cooking. But cooking skill also is given to you by Ishvara. It is His grace that knowledge of cooking is given to you and the skill of cooking is given to you. So therefore, you are only to be revered, worshipped, pujyascha. And Guruhu Gariyan, you are the Guru. Guru and great Gariyan Guru means very heavy Guru, meaning you are greatest Guru. There is nobody else. Guru Nam Guruhu. You are the Guru, Yogeshwara Krishna, Yoginamapi Mahayogeshwaraha. Yoginamapi Yogi है, योगी, योगियों के योगी, गुरुओं के गुरु. गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. That Paramatma is the Guru of all the worlds. Guru of all the worlds. You are the teacher. So any Guru of any subject on the earth or in any loka is only in a small, infinitesimal part of his grace as a Guru. That small, infinitesimal part in a person, that because of that Guru's grace, the Paramatma's grace, that Guru is reflected, is Guru Tattva, Gurutva, small portion in a particular person. Therefore, he became a Guru. Otherwise, what are we and where are we? Think, 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 think. Therefore, Krishna says, Arjuna says, you are the greatest Guru, heavy Guru, heavier. Gurur Gariyan. Then he says, Natvat samosti abhyadhikah kutoha anyaha. There is nobody equal to you. Then what to talk about anybody greater than you? There is nobody equal to you. Then what to talk about somebody who is greater than you? भाई आपके समान कोई है ही नहीं है, तो आपके ऊपर और कोई हो सकता है क्या? आपके समान भी कोई नहीं हो सकता है. Then what to talk about anybody is superior or greater to you, or higher being than you? Nobody can be. Therefore, Pitasi lokasya characharasya tamasya pujyasya gururgariyan natvat samosti abhyadikah kutonyah lokatraye api in all the three worlds. Nobody equal to you. What to talk about somebody greater? Apratima prabhavaha. Apratima prabhava means what? You are of unequaled power. Prabhava, prowess, parakrama. That nobody can equal you. This thought itself is wrong. You are having limitless power, infinite power. O Mahatma of unequaled power. A Mahatma, Apratima Prabhavaha. O great being of limitless power. Who can equal you? And nobody can equal to you. Is equal to you. Can there be anybody higher than you, superior to you? So everything has to surrender unto him. Even our ahankar, that we have got this one, I am that, I am this. It is also not true, because whatever is given to you, whatever you have. So like, say it's hypocrisy. What? Somebody's glory, I am claiming. Somebody's glory, I am claiming. They are not mine. They are given to me. But I claim them to be mine. Whatever skill you have, all of you have one skill. Anything, talking skill, walking skill, cooking skill, negotiating skills, Maybe you are expert in managing your teams in your organization. Whatever skill you have. When he alone is, everything is given to us from him, by him, got from him. Therefore, what to talk now, O Paramatma, infinite Lord? Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvam ahamisha midhyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakyuhu priyah priyaryarhasi deva sodhum tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam प्रसादये त्वामहमीशमीढ्यम् पितेव पुत्रस्य सखेव सख्युः प्रियः प्रियार्यार्हसि देव सोढुम्. So he is now tears in his eyes, trembling in great fear and great guilt that such a great being I insulted. What a Mahapapi I am. Looking at this infinite Lord, he says with great devotion, with great surrender, with love, with, a feeling that I don't exist, you alone exist. With that feeling, surrendering, tasmat, therefore, pranamya pranidhaya kayam. I'm, completely pranidhaya kayam, bent down, fall flat at the feet of that Supreme Lord. Prakashana nidhaya kayam, completely surrendered, my dear. So much. Not only the body surrendered, mind also is surrendered. Intellect also became quite calm and surrendered to you. So along with the body, the mind also is bowing down to you in devotion. Body is in total surrender. Intellect is in total understanding that I cannot understand you. But this much understanding I got that you are infinite. This understanding I got that you are ununderstandable, beyond my understanding, all pervading you are. No one can know you except you yourself. And there is nobody equal to you. And what to talk about anybody higher than you? I know that you cannot be known by anybody in the creation other than you. You know yourself. This understanding I got. I got this understanding that you cannot be understood, that you are everything, that you are mighty. You cannot be known. Your ways are not to be understood. You and I can never understand the Lord's ways. This I understood. Therefore, I surrendered. So, Buddhi also surrendered in this understanding, whatever I said now, just now, that you cannot be understood, etc. Mind is in total surrender and devotion to you. And body, of course, fall flat. I prostrate before you. And when I prostrate, Gurudev always says the shadow, the ego is under me. Shadow comes under me. Because in any namaskara you take, shadow is there. You stand, shadow is falling. You kneel down, shadow is also kneel down. But when you completely prostrate to the Lord, the shadow of yours is under you. The shadow is ego. Therefore, total asa ashtanga namaskara. All the ashtangas are touched, head and chin, nose, everything, chest, the knees and the feet, everything is all the limbs of all the body completely flat on the ground. Hands also, like this straight. Complete surrender. Where is my shadow? Shadow is under me. What is shadow representing? Ego. That is called total surrender. गाने के लिए नहीं है, जाहि विधि राखे राम ताहि विधि रहिए, सीताराम 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 कहिए. It's a, we are, I can't, I don't know. Just lip, 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 lip. Say, understand that inside everything is His grace. Therefore, tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam, completely prasadaye tvam aham isham idyam. Prasadaye, please be gracious to me. Please show your mercy on me. For that, for seeking your mercy, O Lord, Tvam aham isham idyam. Oh, oh. Your idiom, most worshipable, adorable. Your idiom, aham, isham. Who are you? Isham, Ishvara, the Lord, most worshipable Lord you are, adorable Lord you are. Idiom, prasadaye, tvam, aham. I am seeking your forgiveness. Prasadaye, seeking your mercy, seeking your forgiveness. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Prasadaye. I know what is the real meaning of forgiveness. Real meaning of forgiveness is, this is also Gurudev says that, I may forgive you, but I never forget that I have forgiven you. I have forgiven you, but I remember that I have forgiven you. So I don't forget this, that I once upon a time, someday in the past, I have forgiven you. Then it is not forgiving. So Gurudev says, forgive and forget. And forget. Now, real forgiveness is, suppose I have forgiven somebody. That person should not be reminded, superficially I'm talking, that I have forgiven you. I should not create any feeling of superiority complex in me in compared to others, to other person. No, I am superior to you. That kind of feeling should never be created. And the most important thing is that person's guilt, that he has done, she has done something bad to you. And therefore, he or she was forgiven. That kind of a guilt should never exist in the consciousness of the other person. It should be completely dissolved. The memory that you have forgiven the other person should not exist. And the other person also should feel free from completely, that guilt is removed. And that entire chitta become free. That is the real forgiveness. So the person who has forgiven the other person will treat that person as a new person, fresh person, not seeing that person through the glasses of the past. That is real forgiveness. The effect on the other person should be that there is no question of guilt in that person, completely dissolved. That mind and intent become free from any kind of guilt, any kind of pain, any kind of smallness that I have done this, I have done. Everything is removed. That is real forgiveness. So Arjuna is asking, please forgive me. Krishna has said, infinite universes, infinite beings, infinite Lord. Naturally, a small jiva can make a mistake. He is seeking forgiveness. Krishna, even he said, what are you doing? Krishna will have ahankar that I have forgiven you. He smiles at our ignorance. And he feels happy that you have came to surrender to me. So therefore, prasadaye tvam ahamishamidhyam. How? How to forgive? He gives example. Piteva putrasya. As a father forgives his son. Because the son is nothing but the father reborn. Shastras speak about it. So father only is reborn as a son, his own Pratirupa. So father says, my dear son, doesn't matter. Real father forgives. A decent father. The real father means that fatherliness is there in him. Forgives. Sakheva sakyuhu. As a friend forgives other friend. Are chodo yaar. It's okay. It's just for drop it, forget it, and let us move ahead. Don't make other person small. You know one thing, making any person small is a biggest crime. Look, making in our dialogues, in our words, in our actions, don't make anybody small. He can be anybody. He can be an attender. He can be a menial job boy, laborer. But then don't make the person feel small in front of you. Make the other person feel responsible towards his duties. Honor or respect, adore accordingly. But do not make any person small in our presence. Because it's a spirit, the Narayana himself in that form. But what do we do in our actions, in our looks, in our behavior, in our words? We make people feel small in front of us. That is not a good sign of a spiritual being or person. Horrible it is. One of our teachers beautifully told, when Bhagwan Krishna, at the age of 80 years or so, he came to Mathura and killed Kamsa and released his parents, Vasudeva and Devaki. And Devaki knew. She heard that she knew, of course, is Paramatma only my born. But then the motherly affection, she never got it. So she knew him as Paramatma, Vishnu's avatar. But Yashoda never treated him as Vishnu and all. She was always that she was blessed with that kind of a feeling of motherliness towards the child. So Krishna enjoyed Yashoda's love as a mother. Vatsalya. Good. Yashoda also loved, felt the joy of being a mother to Bhagavan Krishna. But Devaki missed it. And Devaki knew that he is none other than Paramatma, Vishnu. So that kind of a feeling towards Putra Vatsalya, she was not fully having. She was not having it. She wanted to meet Krishna, but then that Vatsalya, Bhava, is obstructed by the knowledge that he is Paramatma. He is a Vishnu, father of the entire creation. So when Kamsa was killed by Krishna, Krishna killed Kamsa. When the Devaki Ma came, and Bhagavan Krishna, that way he treated her with love and hug, he never made Devaki feel that he is Paramatma. He gave the feeling to mother that he is her own son. So here the Acharya says, if you feel that you are greater than your parents and make parents feel small in your glory of so-called glory or achievement, you are no more a son or a daughter on that day. So never make your parents feel small before you, brothers and sisters, or any, for that matter, anyone. Respect even a bird, a cat, a dog. Because the animals we love, but people don't create that feeling of smallness in others. And that is real forgiveness. That is real love. That is really providing comfort to the people around us. Sakeva Sakyu. Then Priyaha, Priyaha Arhasi Deva Sodam. And bear, Sodam is bear. How? Like a beloved, lover forgives the lover. Beloved. A lover forgives his beloved. Forget about it, my dear. I love you. Before our love, there is nothing else. The love is supreme. I don't even see your mistakes and faults. I always love you. I was only waiting for you to know, realize this, your own, this one stupidities, but now you have recognized it. Now, but doesn't matter, but I continue to love, same love. So therefore, I forgive you. That is a real love. Therefore, the lover forgives the lover. Similarly, Arhasi, Deva, oh Lord, similarly, you should forgive me. Sodham, to bear. Bear with me, forgive me in the same fashion. So what else now Arjuna can say? With the tears in his eyes, he says, please forgive me. Adruštapurvam hruti urshitosmi društva bhayena cha pravyathitam mano me tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa adruštapurvam hrushitosmi društva bhayena cha pravyathitam mano me tadeva me darshaya deva rupam Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa Adruštapurvam. This form of yours I have never seen. Adruštapurvam. Puram never seen before me. By me. It was never seen before. Adruštapurvam. Prashitosmi. And I am extremely delighted to see that which was not seen before. I'm so happy within that I could see, I could know who you really are. Not only merely knowing intellectually, but I'm experiencing your presence, your glory. I'm seeing it. Nothing delights me more than this. Kushitosmi. Društva, having seen this kind of form of yours, I'm delighted, but also I'm scared. No doubt I'm happy, but I'm very much scared about your form. See? Bhayena cha pravyathitam. Vyatha, bhayena, with fear, I'm trembling. I am in pravyatha, distressed. Manome, my mind is full of fear and distrust because, to see your form like this, to hold your form, the vision of your form is not easy. Is not easy. Anything huge you see, you get shocked. So, pravyatitam mano me tadeva me darshaya rupam deva rupam. Hey, my dear Lord, oh Deva, please show me that rupam earlier. Prasida devesha jagannivasa. Please have mercy on me. I am trembling in great fear. Show me that form of yours. Earlier form, before this, how are you? The smiling place and pleasant form of Bhagavan Krishna. Show me that. Now I can no more hold this form in my view. I am delighted. At the same time, my mind is really shivering, shaking, distressed. How many examples are coming into my mind anyway? Suppose in the house or somewhere, the head of the family, or suppose father of the house. For some reason, he became so angry and then so strict, and face is changed. The whole house is distressed. Otherwise, he's very kind and loving, and then children jump into his lap and play with him. Today, that mood of the father, for some reason, whatever reason, all the children are scared, distressed. They are all gone into their rooms, like rats go into their holes. They all went into their rooms. They didn't see this form of the father. Father means I always love him, sitting with him, joking, very pleasant face, smiling face. Today, something is. So, that form of the father, that mood of the father in the house, creates distrust in everybody in the house. When he becomes normal, again people relax. Amma, now he's become normal. He started, then he says, no, I was very angry. Doesn't matter, don't get scared. But I was very angry. For about 2 hours, my mood was off. Now I am normal. Doesn't matter. Now come on, children, come to me, play with me. Let's play caroms. Let's play chess. Let's eat together. Let's go out, enjoy. Then everybody relaxed. Think. Everybody relaxes. And same thing happened with what? Narsimha Avatar. When Narsimha Avatar was there and he killed that Hiranyakashipu, nobody was daring enough to go nearer to that Paramatma. Narsimha Avatar, Lord Narsimha. Even wife also, Lakshmi also got scared to go to her husband. This Vikruta Rupa, Bhayankar. But who can please him? Brought Prahlada, went and prayed, and he became cooled down. Then again, pleasant form of Vishnu. Then they're very happy. Similarly, you are so infinite, your form. But I'm delighted. At the same time, I'm distressed. Therefore, show me that form alone. Which form? Bhagavan Krishna said, which form? Please clarify. He says, Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tathaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami tvam drashtumaham tathaiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabhaho bhava vishwamurte kiritinam gadinam chakrina. It's all beautiful form of Krishna. With kiritinam, gadinam, chakrinam, chaturbhujena. Dekho. That means what? Bhagavan Krishna used to manifest 2 or more hands whenever he wanted. In Bhagavatam also it comes. Whenever he wanted to manifest other 2 hands, he would manifest. Otherwise, the 2 hands will disappear. So, this is a praman that Bhagavan Krishna used to have 4 hands. He used to move with Chaturbhuja. So, there are occasions where Bhagavan Krishna manifested other 2 hands and worked. So, Kiritinam, Gadinam, Chakrahastam, Chanka Chakra Gadha Padma, Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tathaiva. And I wish to see that form of yours, O Lord, smiling, pleasant form. which creates a feeling of coolness in the mind. तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ते. Now you are सहस्रबाहो, you are. Hey Vishwamurte, oh you thousand armed, oh Vishwamurte, you universal form, please come back and show me with four hands. That is enough. With a crown, with a chakra, with a gada. That beautiful Krishna, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, Kiritinam, pleasant, Nilamegha Bhagavan. Please, that darshana you give me back again. I would love to see that form. Enough of this form. Now I'm terribly scared. Terribly scared. Please come back to original form. So Bhagavan continues. That we will see the next class from 47th verse of 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Satgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Thank you all. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om.